Okay, the purpose of this video is to increase your efficiency with farming. And it can be farming anything that can be drawn on a map in World of Warcraft. For example, here, I just made a route for fishing on the Isle of Dorn. The purpose of this route is to make sure that I hit every hotspot. I don't want to hit every single part of the island because I want to hit the most heavily populated spots with nodes. So I drew the route manually with the add-on routes. If you type /routes after you've installed the add-on, you'll get this screen. You'll see map drawing. There'll be some options here. You can automatically create a route from these sources with nodes on it or whatever. I don't generally use that myself. You could actually even use GatherMate2 data here at Seeds. So you could, I've not tested this, but I'm assuming you can just check this box to automatically take all of the glimmer pools that I've found personally from my fishing, check the box, create the route, and it'll automatically link them all together. And then you can optimize the route with, like, if you clicked on the individual route, there are settings in the tabs to optimize the route. Okay, that's beyond the scope of what this video is about. This video is about manually creating routes to just increase your farm speed. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to a world map, wherever you want to farm. You're going to want to know the route ahead of time. This route add-on will not automatically tell you where to go to farm a certain thing. You will either have to get another add-on, such as Handy Notes, or GatherMate2 to automatically populate your gathering nodes on your map, or something. You will need to find some sort of exterior source of where the items that you're farming are. Or if you just happen to know where they are, then that's fine. That would work even better. So what you're going to do is you're going to install the add-on routes. Okay? And then you're going to go to add a route. You're going to choose the map that it needs to be on. In this case, it's going to be Isle of Dorn. You're going to type in a name for the route. So this is going to be simple triangle route, just for the sake of demonstration. And it's going to give me an option to import data, but I'm just going to create a bare route. And then under my routes section, it's going to add a new simple triangle route under Isle of Dorn. So it's all organized here. So then I can go to my simple triangle route, and you see that it automatically populated the map with this giant triangle, which is not what we want, because that doesn't tell us anything. So what we want to do is manually edit this route. So we're going to go to the Edit Route Manually tab under the simple triangle route, and we're going to click on Edit Route. When we do that, it's going to give us these points at the vertexes of our triangle, and it's also going to give us small points in the middle of the lines intersecting the points of the triangle. What we can do with these is move these individual corners of the triangle. Let's say there's an item here that we want to track. There's a mining node that pops up right here. All right. And there's another mining node that pops up right here that we want to track. All right. There's one more mining node that pops up here that we want to track. Okay. But there's also one here in the middle of this thing. So what we can do is we have our 3 points already. We can drag this to add another point. You can, I'm not sure how to delete them, so that's probably going to have to be something you're going to have to explore on your own. But you can add a vertex anywhere inside here to tell the route to, change where you go or whatever. So we're going to make it a little bit bigger. So then, all right, we have our route. We have all the nodes that we wanted to deal with. So now we're going to click Save Route Edit. Okay. So then now what that does is it gives us a line to follow when we're farming so that we don't get lost, and we can just kind of follow the line instead of having to fly around, open the map, fly around some more, open the map, fly around some more, open the map. Instead of that, we can just go there to the point of our map where we've drawn the nodes, and it'll be on our mini-map. So we can just follow the mini-map to see where we need to go for these specific nodes. You will see that once we get there, that route that we just made will appear on our minimap. So then instead of looking at our world map every 2 seconds, we can just get on the route and follow the minimap to go where we need to go. Okay? So this is a pretty big step up from just natural farming, because you don't have to keep opening the map over and over. You can just follow the line on the minimap. Okay? This is not good enough. We don't want to have to, you know, constantly look up there in the top corner of our minimap while we're trying to play the game. So we need something better. That's where the add-on Farm HUD comes in. Let's see. Farm HUD, right here. It's on Curse. I'll put all the links to all the add-ons in the description, but this is the add-on Farm HUD. It's a pretty simple add-on. It allows you to set a key binding right here. Mine is number pad multiply. Toggle Farm HUD's display. If I do that, it overlays my minimap onto my screen, so that now everything that was on my minimap is now on the screen. So all the nodes that we're trying to find will appear on the minimap as well as the route. So this will incredibly increase your farming speed, because all you have to do is follow this route in a circle, and then any item that pops up on the map will be populated on your farming route now. So along with some other add-ons like Farm HUD, GatherMate, Handy Nodes, things that allow you to place things on your world map, will allow you to overlay all of that information on your routes, and then you'll be able to find whatever you need to find. Now this works with Farm HUD, works independently of routes. So we can get rid of our simple triangle route now because we don't need it. And edit route. Actually, I don't know how to delete it. Oh, here we go. We'll go to the main page information and click delete. And we'll delete that. Now if we go to my fishing route, this is an actual practical route that I made earlier that allows me to find all the fishing nodes in Dorne, in the Isle of Dorne. It's not perfect yet, but the purpose of this route for me was to be able to find all of the junk nodes so that I can get the fishing stuff. It's like, for example, this increased fishing skill by 10. I want to get a lot of these. And so I want to be able to see all the fishing nodes. And so I put a big route around where all the major fishing nodes spawn. And now I can just toggle on Farm HUD and I can follow this route. And the reason I installed all these add-ons was for dirt farming back in Dragonflight. But it is really, it's kind of a sandbox. You can set it up however you want, since you can manually input the routes. And you can find any kind of, you know, you could use the in-game marker map pin making and just find something on your map that you want to find, make a pin, and then make a route between all of your pins. And then you can just go from there and customize your routes however you want them. If you know personally that all of the western half of the zone gets overfished, you can make a route of just the eastern half of the zone, or whatever. Anyway, the point of it is that all these add-ons are really flexible and they work together to make farming really easy and simple. And I don't know how popular and how widespread these are. And we need anything that we can get to compete with these bots. So just figured I'd make a video and put it out and let you guys see what I see. Anyway, if you found this video helpful, and if you want to see more videos from me in the future, click on subscribe. And if you give me a like, that will help me out. And I'll see you in the next video.